Welcome back, everybody, once again to Funky the Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. The headline: Stop funding Obi's case with Abia money. Group tell OT. Strike Labour Party. FG in a crucial meeting in SRONG. Remember, say this strike, they don't tell us that they must strike nationwide, serious one. And this one not be the first time we hear about this strike. Anytime when new government come, these people, they are not that kind of APC and PDP on their own. These people, when they call themselves the Labours, not the Labour Party, ladies and gentlemen, the Labours, they are like kind of political wings. The wing when they see them. Now, their stomach that they fight for at the same time, like APC and the PDP. So, all of them are going to stop to deceive Nigerian people. But first, we will go into what they tell us about Peter Obi. Some group of people don't come out today. Okay? They claim, say, make one man what they call OT, now governor of one state. They tell that OT say, making stop to the fund Peter Obi's case with Abia people money. Okay? The national body of the All Progressive Youth of Abia, under the banner of Abia Youth Interest Group, AYIG, they don't come out, can issue a stark warning to one governor when they call LS OT to stop using the state money, that state na Abia. Make it stop to the use Abia people fund to finance the court case of Labour Party presidential candidate when be Peter Obi. OT himself, Governor OT, now the sitting governor from the opposition Labour Party, while Peter Obi is challenging President Bola Ahmed Tinubu'S victory in 2023 presidential election. Stop funding Peter Obi's case with Abia money. Group tell OT. Okay? Now, make we just dive into the analysis a little bit. Make we see how these people condemn this matter. This particular group, when they call it Abia State Youth themselves, I don't understand. Peter Obi, they fight for you to save your life from these vampires when they be APC and PDP. Although Peter Obi is a member of PDP before. And a lot of Nigerian people, they claim say Peter Obi is the best. He's still young. He still have fresh brain. He's a calm man. And, you know, a lot of credits people don't give to Peter Obi. But this youth say no, they don't want them. This youth then come from the same Abia when OT come from. OT, now be their governor, now be their number one man. Number one citizen in Abia State right now as we speak, and a Labour Party member. So, for example, as a PDP, then they fight Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the money when they take the fund ATIKU, na PDP money. If as the Bola Ahmed Tinubu they fight, APC money that one they take fighting on. So as not be as Peter Obi they fight, not be the Labour Party money, you they take the fight, irrespective of the state when the money they come from. So far na Labour Party money. But for this, they claim now say not be Labour Party money, say na their own money. That is na Abia State fund. Then they use to the fund. But I'm not sure say they get proof of what they talk. These youth people, they not get any proof to hold this OT accountable. Meaning say everything when they talk na null and void. And again, if you check them very, very well, before they come out, somebody from the opposition parties, ladies and gentlemen, not party, parties, any of the parties, opposition, maybe in a APC, maybe in a PDP, then they sponsor them, so make them contact this in public. Maybe to damage the OT reputation. Maybe not be so it be. Maybe not be even OT they fund Peter Obi's case. But you know now, in each state, all the whole political parties get their oppositions. As Abia State did now, for example, Labour Party did, APC did there, PDP did there, ABGA did there, PPN, all of them, AAC, all of them see the Abia State. So maybe why one of these political parties, because they want to damage this guy's reputation, maybe for upcoming election, or to discredit his, the job when they do for the Abia State people. They would, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this, they'll go share them. Oh yeah, share the money. Share and finish, they'll come and okay, OT, they use our money. But they are saying all these things without any proof. But if they go fit show us the proof, say OT, they use the Abia State Fund to fund Peter Obi, to sponsor Peter Obi based on the case when they get in the courts. Then we're going to say we get proof. But then the nyan without proof. Then the nyan without proof. And also to stop Peter Obi, to just demoralize Peter Obi's spirit in the courts. That is why the talk say maybe now one of these political, it could be APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know why would they talk about these APC people? Because they are very, very corrupt people. They are very, very corrupt. And everything whether they do now to manipulate people's brain. In order for you to believe, say, what thing that they do, not be smart. They sabi manipulate. We all see what thing happen in this 2023 election. How they take win election. That alone, now evidence to show the whole Nigerian people, home and abroad, say APC people, they not be political party. They are not a political party. They are gangsters. They are vampires. They didn't do this 2023. Don't show all of us the mice where APC could go to achieve whatever they want to achieve for their own personal pockets. Not be for you, not be for me, not be for anybody. So, ladies and gentlemen, that one are for the OT and Peter Obi. Remember, then tell OT say, make they use Abia State money to fund Peter Obi's case in the court. Peter Obi case still there in the court. Remember, they don't do one, no. Now the second level now will be Supreme Court. Then they go. But today, because I not forget today, the lawyer to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then they call the man son or attorney, whatever that they give the man. The man don't come out. Tell ATIKU ABUBAKAR, say, even though they carry that school, that Chicago University, and the whole court in America, and the whole document went there for America, come join them with the one went there for heaven, come down. Say, ATIKU not they go anywhere. They can stop to the play all these games when in the play. Because court don't decide the winner of the 2023 election. Now the thing when Bola Ahmed Tinubu's attorney, they tell ATIKU ABUBAKAR today. So make we go meet the labor people. When they claim say it get waiting that they fight for Nigerian people. When I don't tell them, I say this particular labor people, anytime when new president enter, then they bring out their head. And I don't know the reason why. Because everything, when they come, they talk, say they won't do strike today, they won't do tomorrow, they won't lock the whole Nigeria, they won't lock the whole nation, they want nobody go work, indefinite strike, all those kind grammars. We don't tire to hear. Because I never see any strike, real strike, when these people strike, when we constantly say they really strike against the FG. When they don't yarn about the strike, before you know what they happen, you go here say them they meeting with FG. Every time, even Buhari's time, we know how long, how many times this particular group of men and women in Nigeria, when they call themselves a Labour Congress or whatever they call them, then they tell us, say they won't strike, and we never see any strike. Before you know, they don't go in closed door meeting, like the one where they don't do now again today. They go closed door meeting, the next day, no strike. What do you see? FG, they tell them, I lobby now. We don't want to shut us down. We just start to the rule. We want to shut up. We want to go inside. We want to take this one. We want to go sit down. All of them just go inside house. So that's why I say, make una stop to the deceive on ourselves. Una won't be Labour Congress people. Because things when they come, they tell Nigerian people, not they make any sense. FG in a crucial meeting in Aso Rock with this Labour Congress people. With this same particular people, when they claim say they want to do definite and indefinite strike according to the way when them then they yana. Chana, strike, Labour Party, FG in a crucial meeting in Aso Rock. You, when they propose, say you must do strike, and then they do all this in Tinubu not there around, though, ladies and gentlemen. You they propose, say you want to do strike for one fuel subsidy or for something. What? Why are you going into meeting again? When we say una don't send out message to the whole world, so they go do strike. At the end of the day, the next morning, una day inside meeting, closed door meeting with FG people. Why are you doing that meeting? That means say una not serious now. That means say una be fake like the FG people. Because if I tell us una want to do strike, that means una they oppose FG for maybe some certain things when FG implemented when una not like. So for you to make sure say FG change or something change based on that implementations, you have to really do that strike to send a strong message to the FG people. Then FG go say, okay, then they do that strike. With that strike, don't settle. Okay, we will change this thing now. Before you know, you will see FG, they will come out in the television. Maybe go channel television, send one of your officer. Come channel television, come back, then okay, see, then go change attitude. That's so it's supposed to be. Not be say you go come cry out first, say you want to do strike. Then the next morning, the same people when you don't tell many months they come say I want to do strike, you they do meeting. What are you doing the meeting for? That means say all of them are there into the same game. Because that meeting, you are not supposed to do that meeting. That strike, you are supposed to send message. So that next time, they don't go there that particular implementation when they implement. Whether not fuel subsidy or anything. They will make one stop to the come to the deceive Nigerian people. Then they call this group of people NLC. Nigerian Labour Congress, they call them. Nigerian Labour Congress, they call them. So they send their delegation, and the person where they lead, and one guy called Nuhu Toro. I be like saying that the man be their secretary, the secretary of the Trade Union Congress in Nigeria. And that one again, na Emma Uboja, the secretary of the NLC. Then the government team, headed by Femi Bajabemela, when be the chief of staff to the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban of Nigeria, including various ministers and officials. The meeting has gone straight into closed door. I don't tell them all the time, na closed door discussion. Which door? Then they close. They are na wayo door. Then they close. Na wayo door. Then they close. And now wayo door. This is what they are wayo people. They're not this straight to Nigerian people. They're not this straight to. They're not even owe you any apology. These people, when all of them, both these people, the labor people, the government, the Bajabemela, the Toho, the Tozo, all of them, they not owe you any apology. Now they are things that they do. Now they are things that they do. So at the end of the day, tomorrow now you say, oh, no more strike. No more strike. So now the thing when they be that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, make we talk a little bit about this Femi Gbajabamila. All of us know say Femi Gbajabamila emerged from nowhere in Buhari's government. A demand just emerged from nowhere in Buhari's government. After the man don't serve Buhari, make you know say this one a secret court, ladies and gentlemen. This will not be government. Buhari never finished with the Gbajabamila with his position. Tinubu don't drag him again. Now Yoruba man, ladies and gentlemen. For now, when not know before, this Femi Gbajabamila is a Yoruba man, Yoruba guy. As soon as Buhari go, now so Tinubu drag him. The man na chief of staff to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban of Nigeria. Okay. The Northerners, the Fulani people, the outside Fulani people, anyone you want put them or call them like that. They don't come at the verse for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his government. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all the whole positions, the whole good big positions, when they into his government, see all of them are Yoruba people. See, they not agree, they not accept them. Then they want Bola Ahmed Tinubu. See why in the act like that? Why it can't be like see everybody when they into his government, all of them are Yoruba people. But are they very, very sorry to say this thing to the Northern people? Because you know, I know say here we not they partial. As he be, now so they talk. If you like, you take him. If you like, leave him. But as he be, now so funky D worldwide, they tell you to your ear and face kuru so that you go they understand them. Draw just like that. That is the way we roll here in this particular platform. Are they very sorry, the Northern people? When Buhari they rule, everybody went into Buhari's government, now Northern people. So why they follow people? Why ona they cry? When Bola Tinubu they take Yoruba people. Remember, the same marginalization, if you come down to the same marginalization, now the same Igbo people, they not still get nothing. In Buhari's government, they not get nothing. In the Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government, they not get nothing. They not still get nothing. They not still get nothing. So why the Northern people, why not they cry when Buhari did there? When would they tell them and say, everybody when they Buhari's government, now Northern people. Now Tinubu they do the same thing when Buhari they do. So why are you people crying? So if you not cry finish, you will clean on our tears because now so the game be. That's why they always tell us say now so the game be. I don't know why ATIKU ABUBAKAR they fight this fight. ATIKU knows this game long time. He don't do vice president and he don't do uru with many uru with Obasanjo. So why in the cry to this say na Bola Tinubu win election? Not be say we support Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are not supporting anybody. I don't support no political party. So why ATIKU they do this thing when they do? When we say self don't do unto other political parties before. And then no sin so the game they always be. So the same thing to these Northern people now. When we say that they cry, say why Bola Ahmed Tinubu carry Yoruba people. All of them na Yoruba people. So now so una they roll. So una all of them go they manage them the way one they roll like that. Okay? Now make we go back to the Ndigbo small to conclude this particular segment, ladies and gentlemen. The Ndigbo people, the thing when una do Nandekano, una not try. The Ndigbo people in general, I mean all of them when they into power, not be normal citizens. So all of them they enjoy so many things in Nigeria there. From Ohanes Ndigbo to the governors, name it, all of them. The thing when una do Nandekano, una not try. Una sell Nandekano in order to acquire position in federal government, all of them. In order to take one particular position or the other. And also, una selling Nandekano because una wanted the Igbo presidency. Now, everything done knock on top of our head. So the Ndigbo still lose at the end of the day because position they not get from Bola Tinubu because they do fine face to APC. Then Buhari time, then they do fine face to Buhari time. In Buhari's time. And now they Nandekano they gang up together to sell Nandekano give the APC people. Now they don't sell Nandekano like Judas Iscariot. That's like Judas Iscariot. They went empty-handed. Till today, nothing for them, for the Igbo. Presidency, they not see. Position, none. Zero position. They not see. So who lose? The Igbo still lose. Nnamdi Kanu, when they fight for everybody, even for our great-grandchildren to come, for all of our generation to come, lock Nnamdi Kanu up. Now, presidency do not see. Look at what they do Peter Obi now. Look at what they do Peter Obi. And this in the Igbo see, they see they there where they do Peter Obi this thing. They see they there. Even some of them, they see they talk, say, oh, Peter Obi not right, Peter Obi not supposed to be, Peter Obi na this, Peter Obi na that. We know what in a devil man he tell Peter Obi. So why the Igbo they sell themselves? This question, I never still see anybody when come out when answer from Kid Star TV. Maybe we will carry this case, go channel television. All of us go talk one day. Why honor sell on our people? Right from Ojuku's time. Even now still them sabotage Ojuku. These people. This the Igbo. Sabotage Nnamdi Kanu. Sabotage all the whole prominent Igbo men when mean well for Nigeria. For Igbo people. So that's so you. That's so then they roll. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you all. And thank you for watching. Continue to subscribe, continue to share, continue to thumbs up, continue to comment on this channel. One love, everybody, and good night. Bye.